we'll come to this class that it's going to be focused on the joint wrist. So I would like us, all of us, to start either sitting on a chair for track 1, sitting on a chair. For track 2, you can sit all the way cross ankles on your yoga mat, okay? You can sit on, maybe a cushion, or you can sit on a blanket, okay? So let's just kind of, take our chair, okay? And what I would like you to do is, I would like you to come to sit in the first, half of the chair. And I will a little bit rotate the chair so it's easier for you to see what we are doing. And as you do, you want to have your knees over your ankles, meaning we are not pushing the feet anywhere, too far. So it's knees over your ankles, hands are on your knees, chin is parallel to the floor, and we will start first with opening of the spine. So as you are here, gently round your back and relax your neck. And then on the inhalation, squeeze the shoulder blades together. So exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. So even when we work specific joint, we want to first start all the way from the center of the body, and that's your spine. So nicely inhale and exhale. If you need to go slower, totally just kind of, fine. So this is track 1. So keep going. If I would be track 2, I would be going all the way down on just kind of, my yoga mat. And I would be just, doing the same movement, just like this. Beautiful. So keep going. Breathe in and out through the nostrils. Feel that the movement is originated all the way from your hips, from the pelvis. Not so much as kind of doing something with the upper body, coming up and down, but it's all the way, your hips are rocking in and out. Wonderful. Good, excellent job. Few more, just like that. Breathing in and out through those nostrils. And 3 more movements, just like that. Good, excellent. And then inhale, lift and lengthen through the crown of your head. Relax your shoulders. Beautiful. The second movement is going to be grinding just nicely, or pretending that we are just kind of, having a big stew and creating a really beautiful movement, circle movement through our hips, okay? So for track 2, you are all the way on the floor. And for track 1, you keep the same position as you have had for the first movement, but you start doing a circle movement. And if we can please start the movement clockwise direction, that would be absolutely amazing, okay? Beautiful. As you go forward, you inhale through the nostrils. As you go back, you exhale. Please keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep your neck relaxed. Beautiful. And a couple more times in this direction. Excellent. And then slowly reverse the direction. Go very small circles first. And then slowly open up to whatever feels comfortable to you. Neck is now relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, your feet are fully planted into the floor for track 1. Very, very nice. Good, excellent. And a couple of more. Nice. And then slowly come back to the center. Beautiful. So track 2 stages, sitting down for track 1. I will go just kind of for the next one just to show what we are going to do, okay? So we are going to do one more stretch to open up, the body before we go to the wrist, and that's a lateral stretch. So as you are here, please just kind of raise your right arm up toward the ceiling, and then on the exhalation, gently slide your left hand on the chair, look up toward the ceiling. If your right arm is just kind of, it's not possible for you to raise your arm, track 1, You can keep your hand on the hip, okay? That's fine too. Or you can place your hand back behind your head. So those are all different kind of, modifications that you can take. Take another nice deep inhale and exhale. Ground through that right sitting bone. That's it. You will feel more stretch. Looking up toward the ceiling. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, come all the way back to the center. Excellent. Inhale, reach through your left arm. Ground through the feet, lift through the crown of your head. And then exhale, gently extend through the right side of your torso. Make sure that the left sitting bone is a little bit more pressing down toward the seat. Or those of you track two, that it's pressing down toward the yoga mat. Just breathe in and out. Wonderful. And then slowly come all the way nicely back to the center. One more time. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, gently extending to the side. Relaxing your neck. Moving the right elbow, right wrist in the wall back behind you. And again, pressing gently through the right sitting bone so that you don't collapse just kind of into the left sitting bone only. And then come back to the center. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax and release. Inhale, reach through your left arm. Ground through the feet. Ground through the sitting bones. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, gently extend from the left side of your torso to the right side of the room. And again, press through that left sitting bone down toward your chair, down toward your floor. Move that left elbow back in that space back behind you. Look up toward the ceiling. Beautiful. And then on the exhalation, come all the way nicely back to the center. Relax and release. Outstanding. So I would like us now to stand up. And as we stand up, you can use a couple of blocks, okay? If you do have blocks. One is in between your feet, and the second one is in between your thighs, okay? And as you are in this position, okay, I would like you now to shift the weight of your body into your heels gently. Spread the toes, squeeze the second block, and then externally rotate your arms so that the palms of your hands are facing forward. Lift through the sternum, broaden across the collarbones, draw the navel toward the spine. Beautiful. So here we start a little bit just kind of, focusing more on the wrist. So pretend that you are holding a tennis ball in both of your hands, okay? And I want you now to roll the wrists, elbows, and shoulders backwards, and then externally rotate your arms. So you are rolling it in, forward, rolling it out, rolling in, and rolling out. And again, exhale and inhale, exhale and inhale, and then go slowly up. Nicely exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. A little bit higher. Now the arms are parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. One more time. And then open up your arms, lift through the chest. Wonderful. And then exhale, relax and release your arms all the way nicely down. Beautiful. Interlace your fingers. Press the palms of your hands in front of you. Extend through your elbows the best you can. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Extend your arms nicely up toward the ceiling. Lift and lengthen through the crown of your head. Draw the navel toward the spine. Ground through your heels. Track one. If this is not doable, place your hands on the crown of your head. That's a possible too. Yes. And then slowly extend your arms. and then gently coming all the way down. So already here, we are using the whole body, but start focusing on the wrist joint. One more movement, press the hands in front of you, lift through your arms again, ground through the heels, inhale, lift. On the exhale, shift the hips to the right. And as you do, feel that stretch through the right side of your torso. And again, if you need to, bring the hands on the crown of your head and extend them if you want to. And again, bring the hands on the crown of your head and extend. Come back to the center, inhale. Exhale, shift the hips to the left. You can stay here or bend the elbows, lift through the chest, extend through the arm. And again, gently in and out. And one more time, in and out. Beautiful. Come all the way back to the center. Exhale, relax and release. Come all the way down. Lift your shoulders back, up and back. Very nice. And then the other way around. Good. Excellent. Just like that, okay? So now I would like you to place your arms so that you can see that my elbows are hugging the bottom of the rib cage. I am also opening just kind of fingers like the fans, okay? And what I want you now to do is create a space between the fingers and then nicely open up the arms, but keep the elbows as close to your rib cage as you can. And then exhale, palms of your hands facing each other. And again, open up, that's your inhalation. Exhale, bring them in. And again, nicely inhale and exhale. Notice just kind of how you are stretching through the wrist, through the fingers, through your shoulders, and in. A couple of more times, just open and bring it in. And one more time, open and then bring it in, and then relax and release your hands down. Wonderful. So you can put just kind of nicely the blocks aside, okay? And then as you do that, track one, you can use now a chair. So you can sit just, on your chair. You will probably appreciate that. Track one, you are standing in a Tadasana, in a mountain pose, okay? So what I want you now to do, everyone, is see if you can lift just kind of, nicely the elbows as high as you can, okay? Wonderful, just like that. And then slowly bring just nicely your elbows up to the football pole. Exhale, bring just nicely your elbows down and come up. Spread the fingertips the best you can. And again, exhale and inhale. And exhale and inhale. Beautiful. Lifting through the chest, lengthening through the crown of your head. And then exhale, relax and release. So I would like you now to take your right arm in front of you, extend the arm, nicely just kind of, in front of you. And then as you are here, I want you to take your left hand into the palm of your right hand. And then gently you stretch that right arm in front of you. So we are right now in that forearm. Breathe in and out, shoulders relax. So relax, especially that right shoulder. Gently press with your left hand into the right hand. Very nice. Relaxing the shoulders, hold it. Beautiful, hold it, very nice. Shoulders relaxed. Breathing in and out. So this is right area right here that we have a lot of tightness. You probably feel a very strong sensation there. And then slowly relax, just kind of and release, okay? We'll do the same thing on the other arm. Extend your left arm in front of you. Place the palm of your right hand in and stretch. And again, I'm relaxing the left shoulder, breathing in and out. Nice deep inhale. So the shoulder wants to go up. Relax the left shoulder. And the press from the right hand is very gentle. Just breathe in and out. Wonderful. Stay with it. Good. Excellent. and 3, and 2, and 1, and then release both of your hands. Now, the best way to release is just like your hands are wet and you want to get rid of the water on the hands. Can you picture that? Just completely relax and release through the joint. This should feel really, really very pleasant. Now, as you are here, I would like you now to extend through your right arm again, and then gently press just kind of the left hand on the back of the right hand. So you push it gently in. Wonderful. And again, shoulders relaxed. Spread the fingertips gently on that right hand. Breathe in and out. You really want to stay for about 8 breaths, in just kind of that stretch. Gentle breath in and out, spreading the fingertips. Beautiful. Just like that. 3, 2, and 1. Release. And then we'll do the same thing on the other arm. Extend your left arm and then gently place both of your hands on the top of just kind of the back of that left hand. Shoulders relaxed, wrist, elbow, and shoulder parallel to the floor. Relax the left shoulder, stay with it, just breathe in and out. Wonderful. And then slowly relax and release. You can gently roll the shoulders up and down. So today we are starting with just kind of a very basic small joints. You will see that things will change as we go to other areas of the body. But this is wonderful, okay? What we are doing. So what I want you now to do is interlace your fingers, okay? As you interlace your fingers, I want you to gently just kind of, completely relax the wrists and go from left to right. Now, notice just kind of, I'm not doing anything with my elbows, right? It's only in the wrist. That's it, just like that. You can go very slow, just like that, or you can go as fast as you need to. And this is a beautiful release in the wrist. Good, excellent. And then as you are there, just kind of again, relax, release your arms. Good. Take your hands again together, and I want you to just kind of do circles, clockwise directions. See if you can do that. Notice the mobility that it's there. And notice also the change as you will go into a different direction, okay? Meaning in the opposite direction. So pause, go the other way around, and that will feel very strange maybe for some of us, right? Very good, just like that. And 3 more, and 2 more, and 1 more. And then again, just relax, release. You can take just kind of, again, a little shake. Good, excellent. Just like that. And then relax and release. So watch this next one. So we are taking different angles of just kind of the forearms to strengthen them, okay? So if this feels comfortable for you, extend your arms, okay, in front of you, just like this. And then I want you to point just kind of the index fingers and third fingers toward each other. Beautiful. And then slowly come all the way the other way around. And again, bring them in and out. And then in and out. So see if you can bring the index fingers together and then the little fingers together. Pinky fingers, index fingers, and pinky fingers. One more time. Index finger and pinky finger. Very nice. And then relax just kind of nicely and release. Beautiful. Very nice. So what I want you now to just kind of, see is that you have the right hand in front of you. You take your left hand and you squeeze just kind of, nicely that left wrist, okay? You hold it like you had a band-aid around, okay? So hold it, okay? And then as you are there, just nicely take just kind of, the arm up overhead if you can. Very nice. And then as you are up there, see if you can squeeze the palm of your fingertips in and open. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open and hold. And then gently pull with your left hand on that right wrist. Look up toward the ceiling and spread the fingertips nicely. And then come back to the center Exhale, relax and release. Wonderful. Place your right hand and just hug the left wrist. Extend the arm, spread the fingertips in front of you, relax your shoulders. And then as you are there again, you just kind of take your arm up, hold with your right hand that wrist, lift, spread the fingers, and then nicely stretch to the other side. Really hold strongly with the right hand that left wrist. Just like that. Very nice. 3, 2, 1. Then squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. And then relax and release. Beautiful. Excellent job. So we'll go to the next just kind of, place. And that is that we will again stand up. Okay. So as we stand up now, we will open up just nicely the legs for track 1, about 2 feet apart, track 2 up to 3, maybe a little wider, okay? We turn the toes out, okay? And as we turn the toes out, we place the hands on the top of our thighs, lifting through the chest, and then gently dip the hips slightly down, and then slowly come up. And again, dip the hips down, and slowly come up. One more time. Dip the hips down and then slowly come up. Now we'll be adding the arms and action in your arms. So nicely take your arms to the sides. Inhale, exhale, bring the fingertips up toward the ceiling. And then bring them all the way down. And again, lift and nicely fingertips up to the ceiling. Fingertips pointing down. And again, up and down with the fingertips. And this time, see for track 2, if you can bend the knees and point the fingertips up. Track 1, you stay with the straight knees. So see what works for you. Very nice. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then completely relax and release. Beautiful. Excellent job. Bring just kind of, nicely the legs about hip width apart, lift the chest and open up just nicely your arms so that the palms of your hands are facing front. Beautiful. So what we will do now is we'll open up the legs. And as we open up the legs, we'll place the hands on the top of our thighs, turning the right foot 90 degrees to the right, heel to inner arch, okay? So I actually started on my left foot, okay, here. So I bend the left knee, and as I bend just nicely the left knee, I open up the arms, palms facing the front, and then I bring the elbows all the way close toward my rib cage, lifting through the chest, and then on the inhalation, straighten through that front knee. Exhale, gently bend the front knee, knee over the ankle bone. And again, open. And this time as we bend the front knee, we'll keep the elbows in and look over your left shoulder. So if your left knee, like my left leg is front, I'm turning to the left. Nice deep inhale and exhale. And then gently stay here as you extend the palms of your hands toward the ceiling and arms are parallel to the floor. Exhale, relax and release. Turn the toes on the right foot in. Turn the toes on the left foot out. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee over the ankle bone. Nicely extend your arms in front of you and then bring the elbows all the way nicely in. Very nice. And again, extend your arms, straighten through that front knee. Exhale, bend the elbows as close to your rib cage as you can. And again, nicely inhale, straighten nicely through that front knee. Exhale, bend the elbows. And come all the way nicely out of the pose. This time again, bring the knee, bend your elbows, lift through the chest. Look over your right shoulder. If the front leg is bent, if the front knee is bent, it's the right one, then you turn to the right. And then turn the palms of your hands up as you extend into this variation of a warrior pose. Beautiful. And then slowly exhale, relax and release. Bring the legs together, okay? So now what we will do is we are going to use a wall, okay? And what I want you to do is you will be close with your right side of your body, you will be close to the wall. And then what you will do is you take your right hand. I might be doing it just kind of maybe here on this side, okay? So what's going to happen is I'm trying to create a distance with my right arm, okay, that I can stand in Tadasana. So I'm right here, and then I only straighten just kind of, through my right hand, okay? So now you can a little bit now test what the mobility in your wrist is. If you feel like the primarily you are more in just kind of, the very top of your fingers, and that's as far as you can get, it tells you that it is a good place to work just this sequence because the mobility is not as deep there, okay? So what I want you to do, wherever you are, I want you to the third finger to point directly toward the ceiling and then pressing through the fingers and possibly bringing the ball of the index finger into the wall. So this is this part of your hand. You are pressing into the wall, then the third, then the fourth, then the fifth, and then the ball of the thumb. So you nicely press it into the wall. Relax the right shoulder away from your ear. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale right here. Make sure that the wrist, elbow, and shoulder are parallel to the floor, that your arm is not too high up, okay? Make sure that you look at that. And then slowly relax, just kind of, and release. We'll do the same thing on the left side, okay? So you take your left hand, again, just nicely standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. Third finger is pointing toward the ceiling. Notice the mobility here. Can you bring just the mount of a thumb into the wall, or is it difficult for you? Can you feel the outer edge of that left hand? Can it touch the wall? If not, this is a beautiful sequence that you are just exploring on to create more mobility in that wrist. And again, press through the ball of your index finger, third, fourth, fifth, and thumb. Relax the left shoulder. Breathe in and out. Very, very nice. Good, excellent. Notice if you would push just only through the wrist of the left hand, how you lose everything. The elbow collapses, right? The shoulder is just absolutely in insecure position. But as you use the fingertips, suddenly something happened. What? All the muscles on your arms are engaged. And then slowly relax and release. So what we will do now is we will flip it all the way to 180 degree, okay? So from going again to the right side, the third finger is pointing up toward the ceiling, but then I will ask you, go to the left, to the left, to the left, and turn the fingertips pointing down to the floor. And again, see if you can have the third finger, pointing down straight directly, into the floor. And again, notice the mobility here, right? And you press through all just nicely the knuckles of your hands, shoulders relax. And here you are again, stretching the very front of that right forearm. Such an important place. Those of you who have carpal tunnel syndrome or really immobility or weakness in the wrist, this is beautiful, beautiful way to stretch. Relax the right shoulder away from your ear. That's it. Beautiful. And then slowly relax and release. You can shake the wrist because it's a new stretch for it. And the same thing with the left hand. So again, make sure that the wrist, elbow, and shoulder of the left arm is parallel to the floor. Third finger down. And again, notice, how you can ground against the wall with your hand. And then focus. Can I get mount of that index finger? Can you press it into the wall? Yes. And then the third, fourth, and the lift, mound of a little toe, mound of a big toe, mound of an index finger, and mound of the pinky finger. Can you press them into the wall? Shoulder relax, breathe in and out. Wonderful. And then slowly relax and release. Great stuff. Just kind of again, see if you can shake a little bit, just kind of the tension from your wrists, just like this. Beautiful. Wonderful. And then what I would like you now to do is, I would like you to use the wall, and we'll go slightly just kind of from a very slight angle in the wrist to just kind of, toward downward facing dog, but we'll be using the wall. So as I'm here, okay, I bring my arms so that, the fingertips are, really pushing against the wall. And then I take the hands, and you can see that my wrists are slightly higher than the shoulders. The wrists are about shoulder width, and then I want you to move yourself slightly away so that the hips are over your ankles. And again, you press into the balls of your index fingers. Third finger, fourth, fifth, that's it. And the index fingers, the very tops of them, press into the wall. And through the mound of the thumbs, press against as well. Ears are aligned with your biceps. Belly in. Extend through your knees the best you can. Beautiful. Pressing the hands there. And then slowly, slowly walking yourself all the way toward the wall. Relax your forehead for a second. Take a nice, easy breath in and out. So what we will do now is we are going to walk again just like we were before. But this time what we want to do is we want to have the wrist, elbow, and shoulders parallel to the floor. So you can see again, I have hips over my ankles, and then I'm pressing again the balls of my index fingers, third, fourth, fifth, against the wall, ears aligned with my biceps, with my arms, belly in. Just breathe in and out. If you need to bend the knees here, it's all good. You can do that. Nice. Very, very good. And then slowly, nicely coming all the way close to the wall. Relax your forehead for a couple of breaths, just like this. Very nice. And then very slowly, you bring a chair in an action. And what you do is you place the chair on your yoga mat. So you can see how I'm going through very gentle, just kind of, angle off, the wrist, not carrying too much weight of the body on it, to a little bit more straight angle. And now I place my hands on the chair and then walking myself away from the chair in this variation of downward facing dog. Now, please make sure that the heels of the wrist are not at the edge of, your chair. Walk the wrist about 1-2 inches into the chair. So you spread your fingertips. And the wrists are really already just kind of, all the way into the seat of the chair. And you again press through the balls of your index fingers, your thumbs, your third, fourth, fifth fingers. That's it. Ears align with your biceps. Just a nice deep inhale and exhale right here. Breathing in and out. And then very gently coming all the way nicely up. And then slowly, nicely coming all the way up, standing up. Beautiful. That was awesome, okay? Beautiful job. So what I want you now to do is, if that's a possibility for you, okay, I would like you to come all the way on your belly, okay, if that's possible. If not, it's fine. You can be just sitting, just kind of down on your chair, okay? Now, what I want you to do is to see if you can relax your forehead just for a second. Feet are a little bit slightly wider than your hips, okay? Relax the shoulders, relax your neck. Just take a few inhales and exhales right here. If you are sitting on a chair, track one, you are just sitting, feet down on the floor, hands resting on your thighs. Beautiful. So what we will do, and I will show you a modification for those of you who cannot come on the belly on the floor, but I first just kind of will show what I would like you to do. We are going to go in a swing pose, and it's very common whenever we start carrying the weight of the body, on our arms and on our hands, that we dig through just kind of, the heels of the wrist, okay? So if you do that, you will feel a lot of tension in the lower back. But as you are here, as you bring the shoulders over your elbows and you press the balls of your index fingers, the third, fourth, fifth finger and thumb, you will be able to engage your core in a beautiful and powerful way to lift nicely through the crown of your head. So this is a pose that we are doing. Track 2, you can take it deeper into the cobra pose, where you again press through the knuckles of your hands first, right, to lift yourself up. So the weight of my body is not in the heels of my wrists. And then slowly coming down. Now I know that some of you won't be able to come all the way on the belly. So what you can do is you can do the same action close to the wall. You just place just nicely your forearms, pressing through the balls of your index fingers, third, fourth, fifth. And as you are there, engage the belly, shoulders back, and lengthen through the chest, gently through the crown of your head. That's your pose, but pressing through those forearms. Wonderful. Relax, release, okay? We'll do it one more time. So I will do now just kind of the pose all the way on the floor, okay? So nicely relaxing the forehead. Inhale, lifting through the chest, pressing through the knuckles of my hands, balls of the index finger, third, fourth, fifth, and I'm lifting myself up. And it's such a beautiful and sustainable pose there. Wonderful. And then on the exhalation, slowly coming down. You can press through your hands, come on all your fours, and then relax in a child pose for track 2. Track 1, if you want to, just return on your chair and just kind of, nicely sit down. Relax your forehead. Beautiful. And then simply, nicely come all the way out of the pose. Just for a couple of minutes, as a possibility, I would like you to come all the way on your back, or you can sit on a chair, track 1, track 2, just come all the way down. And as you do, keep the knees bent, feet slightly wider than your hips, bring the knees together, and then relax the palms of your hands, facing up, arms about 4 or 5 inches away from your hips, from your torso, and just easy breath in and out. Please do not skip this part of the practice. Just nice, easy breath in and out, just a couple of minutes here. Completely relax the palms of your hands. Completely relax your wrists, your fingers, the thumb, the index finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger. Relax your forearms from the wrists up to your inner elbows. Relax the back of your forearms, from the back of your hands, back of the wrists, and all the muscles in forearms. Bring the attention to the outer wrists, and from outer wrist, relax all the way to your elbows. And then bring the attention to the outer wrists. So if you were in the inner wrists and the outer ones, and from there, relax all the way to the creases of your elbows. Relax your biceps, shoulders, and shoulder blades. Relax your neck. Take 3 deep inhales and exhales right here. And then very gently open your eyes, roll gently onto one side, and slowly you can stand up or sit down. And that is your practice for this beautiful adventure and journey of the rest. I hope to see you on the yoga mat next time.